Hey guys, just want to recap everything that happened yesterday. I don't really want to do any trades today because it's late in the day. I worked all night and I'm a little tired. But I just wanted to. I haven't changed anything from when I did that one trade. We made that 15 bucks. I just want to go up to the 1 minute chart here and kind of just show how the graph played itself out. So right around this mark here, hopefully my mouse shows up on the screen capture. If it doesn't, it's really tricky, but I'll describe what I'm seeing. Fuck, the 1 minute likes to move after 1 minute. It's updating itself. It's too much. So right around here, this price point 112.42 is where we made that option, and you can see it bounced right at the option mark and at the trend line that we drew yesterday, and it kind of bounced around that channel and then came down. Now, something I did notice after I reviewed the video is a head and shoulders pattern that kind of formed. So here was the right shoulder, the head, and the left shoulder. And as it played out, there was a downtrend. Because usually following a head and shoulders, a downtrend kind of happens. And you can predict the downtrend. It's from the peak to the breakout. Oops, this is the wrong one. So the peak here is 12.6 points. So technically there should be a 12.6 point drop. From the breakout. So if I measure that, from here, 12.6 well, this one went 13.6, but it follows the head and shoulders pattern as it should be. I guess 12.6 is around here. I guess if I kind of angled it, it would be, right there at the 12.6 mark. So that was a head and shoulders pattern, and that's the confirmation to show it. Right here is showing a reverse head and shoulders, but that only really follows after a downtrend, and I wouldn't have traded that. So it did break out the channel. It stayed within the bigger channel, and this is what we drew yesterday. So it's still in this downtrend between these blue lines, and it's kind of rolling over. Realistically, this price point wants to move up to this 240-day moving average. Now, the reason why I drew these averages as I did, these moving average crosses, is because they are indications of either a bull or bear market when they do a cross. And I've just kind of worked it out so they don't cross that often, and when they do cross, the signal's more real. Now, what would probably happen here is a Fibonacci retracement, and that'll show me basically where this thing wants to go. So the fib numbers are with the current highs and lows. The 50% fib is just somewhere below the 240-day moving average. So although this isn't in a downtrend, I can predict that this price will come back to this 240. So I have to be very cautious about any of these short positions right now, because although that's the trend, I know from experience that these things like to retrace over time. Now I'm just looking at the hourly. This is what you call an Andrews pitchfork, and it's still within this channel. Yeah, it broke out a little bit here on the edge side, but that could be a fake out. You see this moving average cross here on the slow moving average yellow line with the fast moving average white line. Now, because they're in opposite directions, I won't take this as a positive signal at all for anything. Support's down here today, and we'll just see how this thing plays out. These pivot points will move every day with the price. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update on how that played out yesterday. I'll probably end up doing some trading more this week. What day is it today? It's Thursday, I think. Yeah, tomorrow's the last day of trading, so maybe I'll try to see if I can get into something tomorrow. I'm not too eager to make a trade unless I have to. Like, everybody likes making money, but I'm more right now just trying to do a tutorial. But I was thinking to myself, if I see a really good trade set up, I'm gonna activate my live account and take a nice position here. In the long term, though, the euro still tanking. I'm not too concerned about where it's going, because it's following everything as I predicted it would. The only thing right now I have to do is just wait for it to maybe hit one of these support lines down here to see the retrace, and that's what I'm gonna do. Just let her come back down. I don't want to take any long positions where I am. I definitely don't want to take any short positions where I am, just because I'm getting mixed signals. There's a cross to the downside. That's a bearish signal. It's hitting this resistance, but you know, I can't discount the fact that this price did make a move. It broke out of one of its smaller channels, and I know it will want to move up. So I'm just taking a cautious approach. I'm going to wait for it to kind of trend down a little bit more, and then I'll take a position. Well, that's it for today, fellas and ladies. Hopefully everything goes well with your guys' trading, and yeah, we'll talk to you soon.